night black screen. Okay, I gotta keep hitting like.
もう11月も終わるね。
Basically, I got on my Xbox controller. I have to keep hitting A just for it to pop up properly. We walk along the riverbed together side by side. We went by so fast. And after that, the two of us had dinner in my room as usual. The meal was pork cutlet, which provided us with all the energy we need to pass the exams. It's true boy food. Once we finished dinner, we decided to part ways to make sure we got enough sleep for tomorrow's exams as well. We accomplished quite a bit after getting home from the university. Once classes ended, we went back to my place. Took tests for 3 different exams and went over the answers. That alone took 3 hours. Then I cleaned up a bit and then had dinner. Next to all that, it's later than usual. And so I decided to walk Chii-chan home. And she let me this time. The moon is large and round in the sky. It's almost like a steamed bun. Oh, I should grab one from the shop on my way home, or maybe a curry bun. I find myself spacing out. My own different food selects one would worry about more of it, and the usually plugged in on a walk. Across the river on the other side of the bank, the grass is driving and the lights are a little bright to boots. Honestly, I'm just happy to be walking down the bank with her like this. And it's all thanks to her saying, today's warmer than usual. Let's take the long way around. This is the same riverbank for the fireworks festival. When she asks, I did scold her a bit because we have tests tomorrow. I mean, if she ends up with a cold now, it would be the worst experience ever, but I give in it eventually. I do want to spend more time with her after all. And so her suggestion to take the long way around is a dream come true. I don't let her know that though. Instead, I change our course and make it seem like I'm disappointed.
全然人いないね。
It is pretty late, not to mention it's almost December. May feel warm today, but I doubt anyone's going out of the way just because of that. We passed an old man on his way home from work and a young man out for a run with his hood pulled up over his eyes, but that was all. Those two were working really pretty hard.
でもほんの何ヶ月か前に花火大会した時はあんなに賑やかだったのにね。
I remember the quiet myself. It was gorgeous. The streets were lined with booths, the river led by lanterns, and there were women in yukata as far as I could see.
ちょっと寂しいね。
Jason whispers into the wind. Guess he's feeling nostalgic. But you know, I like that. The way how fall and winter feels so desolate. I don't hate it. Fun summer nights that feel like an escape are nice too. But I think the silence of fall and winter is great. Silence of fall, okay, yeah.
ああ、コーチンは私がちょっと油断するとまたそうやって難しい言葉使うんだから。
She looks at the lights on the other side of the river with a slightly crestfallen smile.
でもコーチンだって寂しいよりも賑やかな方が好きでしょ。
She repeats herself.
遠くであったかそうに光ってるあの明かりが全部幸せな家族だといいなとか思うでしょ。
If all those lights represent harmonious happiness, that would make it a lovely sight. Well, of course, happiness is better than loneliness, and warmth is better than cold. I nod.
現実は違うかもしれないけど、寂しい明かりもあるかもしれないけど、でも思うくらいはね。
She smiles broadly once more, having said all a sentimental piece. Then, it takes a few steps ahead, stopping and stretching her back to me, and still facing forward.
私、来年もこうしてのんきに笑ってられるかな。
She seems to have her back turned to hide her expression. Guess I shouldn't pass her. What makes you say that? I stay a few steps behind her as I ask that question.
私さ、バカだけどバカなりにいろいろ考えること多くて、なんとなくね。
I can see her expression.
最近は特に将来のこととか他にもいろいろ考えちゃって。
I'm the same way. I think about the future a lot too. First, like she's making something, masking something with a force.
進学できるのかなとか、ダメだったら就職なのかなとか。 でもそんな簡単に就職って言っても今は不景気だし仕事ないしなとか、それから
Guessing that gig is about her boyfriend. Thought they would keep going like this, I'd get friend zones. But I'm not the type kind of guy who dig for pushing her phone, then usually try to cheer her up. If she brings it up, I'll listen, but I won't actively stick my nose in her business. I don't want to. I think that maybe I should be more like Chii-chan, like the Chii-chan who read my letter without my permission. But personally, I still think that's a bit much. I don't want to sneak information out of her, I just want to focus on reality before me. I can't say anything too optimistic, but I think when it comes to university, at least the results show how much work you put in. I said that to her as she remains a few steps ahead of me. She even surpassed me with the results I had today. It surprised me. These words are straight from the heart. They're also empty compliments meant to show her up. That's why I'm sure you'll be smiling like this next year too. I'm sure everything you worried about will work out. Not like I have any proof though. She's pushed into a laugh down my final words, and then she turns back to me.
何それ閉まらないの。
There's a brilliant smile on her face.
せっかくいい感じのセリフだったのに最後で台無し。話し始めた時は深刻そうな声で、あんま楽観的なことは言えないけどさとかカッコつけてたのにすっごい楽観的だし。
Chii-chan pokes one of my speech. I look at her, pity in her eyes. I just mean that we still have a lot of time. We're young. I actually managed to change my mind halfway through. I started to think that those vague worries and the insistence that it would go well with no proof, that her happy features rain was necessary. I mean, a life is just a sad version and reality would suck. I mean, I actually have friends for you, Chii-chan. There's a lot to worry about, isn't there? But I'm sure your future's bright. I have no proof, but I hope and pray that it goes well, that's why.
そっか。うん。そうだよね。そうだよね。
Her expression softened exponentially. I'm glad that at least a fraction of my fans have gone through to her. Right, but before we get all hearty and talk about the rest of our lives, we should probably focus on tomorrow's test. I think the subject back to the reality at hand, and as I usually do.
いきなり現実が目の前に。
I smile at her reaction. Don't let you guard that. If you keep sharp and focused, your grades will be even better than before. I'm sure that alone will lighten your worries, so let's work hard. I give her a thumbs up. As she returns, it with one of her own. She's in slow show pace, falling back in line beside me. And seeing her usual light-hearted smile makes me feel truly happy. I don't know if I ever gave it for though. Because her stupid boyfriend. It's morning. I'm in the seat at the university, staring out totally awake. Today's the beginning of our finals. Everyone's busy reading through textbooks and other oral tests. I glance around the room, but my eyes fall on Chii-chan, who's flipping through her vocabulary flashcards. Her expression is serious. Do your best, Chii-chan. I softly cheer on. And wait, I need to worry about myself. I pull out my own vocabulary flashcards out. While I concentrate on my flashcards, Bakamori ruins everything. Save me, coach, and everyone is too busy studying to play with me. Why do you never take this test seriously? I'm almost impressed by it. Because I have achieved enlightenment. He gives me his best smile. If this test was on smiles, you'll rank high. Unfortunately, it's about your brain. You look like the person farthest from enlightenment in this class. Coach, life is over when you die. When you're smart or dumb makes no difference. Like maybe says that to me, acting like he's spouting some profound wisdom. Life is over when you die. That's quite the statement coming from you, Bakamori. Humans are simply that insignificant. We should just release ourselves from the worthless life and escape reincarnation to reach the land which Buddha awaits. says Muichin. Even though Muichin is Christian, even though that's clearly describing Buddhism, but that's that. It doesn't matter how good or bad I am at exams, instead I'll focus on my quest to the land of Buddha. That decision is endorsed by both Buddha and Muichin after all. Now we're getting religious up in here. Religious. Well, not too religious, but... What a sophistic phrase for you, Bakamori. I mean, even if I start screaming now, there's no point, Coachin. Bakamori puffs his chest proudly. Well, that is true. I find myself agreeing to his sound argument. Maybe an idiot, but you're a big red idiot. Continuing the conversation, still flipping through my cards. If I continue on like that, the time for the test arrives. The sheets are distributed, Bakamori takes a seat and I put my flashcards away. And then I glance over at Chii-chan. Chii-chan nods with a serious expression on her face, but not on me. She's so focused that she doesn't even notice me looking at her. It's like she's terrible, says she'd be fine. That's right, you'd be fine. You can do it, Chii-chan. I nod to her as well. And... Alright, begin. The side room bursts to life as Mr. Kuba says that. As we begin our finals. Are they just going through the days? The room fills with both discouraged and relief signs. The final subject math has come to an end. Once the examiners have left the room, Mr. makes of his ponchos. It's finally over. Everyone nearly sparkles in happiness. Someone is trying to melt to their desk. How was it? Shit, fuck, damn, I'm so screwed. Someone shower their frantic settle, and then they'll make there's me sitting there awake but wishing I was asleep. I guess I'll Chii-chan's seat and see her face down on the desk. Did it go badly? I really wonder. Oh, she's up. She then shoots off the chair just to look at me. Seeing the worried look I'm giving her. She passed? I think she passed. She grins brightly, shooting a double hitting a thumbs up at me. Oh, she looks confident. Oh, seeing how silent exchange, Bakamori catches me in. Oh, what's this, Coach? And you got something going on with Shina-san? It's not fair. It doesn't shock me that Bakamori would react like this, but yes, Chii-chan is the queen of hardness. But all she did was give me a thumbs up. Instead, I just taught her some stuff. Alright, we're hiding that we get together because it's be a pain if it got out. I'll wear this at the counter back. What? You're teaching Sheena? What the hell's up with that? What's wrong about teaching someone, you idiots? No, you're no simple idiot. You're an imbecile. Bakamori mentions to hear my soft assault. Idiot, imbecile, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's your whole identity, Bakamori. Okay, Bali, not backing down from the fight. Well, whatever. Not like it's that big a deal. I always have to deal with a few jealous gazers from the less popular boys. But I say let them be jealous. Maybe I'm still on cloud 9 after finishing the test. Oh well, those are my thoughts on the subject at least. Yeah, I did. I'm walking alongside Chii-chan.
ひゅーっと木枯らし吹きすさび、街路樹も枯れ木ばかりで殺伐としてますな。
Yeah, you see some surprisingly deep stuff sometimes, Chii-chan. And I don't know about that use of brutal.
コーチンがこの前貸してくれた漫画に書いてあったよ。
I see, shorts on me. We chat about millions of sardines as we walk along slowly. We both had a hundred groceries in our hand. My bag is stuffed to the brim with some that kind of leak sticking out of the top. Chii-chan is smaller than mine with less stuff inside.
お鍋の美味しい季節ですな。ぬふふ。
She giggles happily. And our groceries, there's cod, herring, chicken, seafood dumplings. So we're talking tofu, carrots, cabbage, some instant udon noodles, and any else you can imagine that works as an ingredient hot pot. I'll make a simple soy sauce based hot pot, and we'll have prior to celebrate finishing our fathers. Normally I would never make a hop over this much stuff aside, but she's just joining in and paying for her share plus. I want you to celebrate how hard she's worked these last 6 months. She's just worked hard for these funds, so she deserves to be rewarded. So this isn't just a little celebration, this is a full-on party. That's what I want. Well, nobody does, so let's toast with some alcohol. I'm a pretty straight-laced guy, so plenty of those things doesn't really actually happen. But alcohol, but getting drunk with Chii-chan would be fun. I wonder if she can handle her liquor. I tried to imagine what Chii-chan is like when she's hammered. Still, she isn't exactly the picture of innocence when she's sober. Well, let's put that aside for now. Man, we have a pretty unique relationship. I think back on that fateful summer day she asked me to teach her. It was really hard out. And now it's already the perfect season for hot pot. Can't believe she worked this hard for 6 whole months. She worked hard enough that a simple toast won't earn her some divine punishment. If she continues to society, I'm sure she'll get a good job. But our schools are so far apart that I doubt we'll end up in the same company. Even if my grades were closer to us. Our plans for the future, the cost of education, the location of the jobs will matter. All matter. If you add all those up, ending up in the same place would be weird. See, I want to continue this relationship forever, but once we graduate, all of this is over. Graduation is over a year away, but that also means all we have left is a year. Realizing that graduation is the definite end of our story, I sense a new wall forming between us. I never realized that this relationship had an expiration date. Haven't noticed something so obvious before. No, that's not right. I did know, I just pretended not to notice. I like being with her so much that I put the door out of my mind. I want to stay like this forever. I try to push the door of it out of my mind, but I still need to think about this yet. I still have a year left, so I should just focus on the hop off for now. I'll try to stuff up with Chii-chan. I mean, it'd be a waste not to. I need to enjoy the moment while it lasts. Chii-chan rubs her hands together like a hamster as she lifts her zipper to the room before me.
下僕よ、部屋を温めろ。ポチッとな。
She grabs the remote hanging on the wall and points it at the heater while she bugs out that oil. Accepting the buttons input, the heater spits out a gush of air.
素直でよろしい。
She nods at the instrument's satisfaction.
ああ、そうだ。お風呂にお湯入れておくね。やっぱ冬はお風呂だよね。
She heads towards the bath. Chii-chan, I quickly call out after her in a rush. There's a button set to automatically fit the bath near the sink. You just need to press that.
何それすごい。科学の神秘。
No, it's not.
バスタブに栓してある？お湯が流れまくる悲劇は回避したいじゃんね。
Don't worry, I plugged it back up after cleaning it yesterday. This conversation sounds like sounds a lot like a makeup, but it's a little scary, honestly.
それじゃあ安心だね。自動スイッチオン。
You've been posting a lot since we got here. Did you want some special on TV or something?
期末講座終わった後に友達にスマホで動画見せてもらったんだ。コーチも知ってるんじゃないかな。続き気になるから後で見せて。
Okay, I've got a few seasonal specials recorded.
やったー。
The bath will be ready soon. I'll get the hot pot ready so you can go warm up first. I'll start taking out the contents of our bags as I say that.
あ、うん。
Women's soapy, I think it says. After we each finish our bath, we both sit down to eat our special hot pot. We eat directly from the pot, then eventually put the udon in to finish it off. After eating, we waste time under the katatsu.
さてと。
Chii-chan grumbles as she pulls herself to her feet. If you're going home, I'll walk you.
一人でいいよ。
She quickly turns me down, but
ね。
she shoots me an awkward look she shoots an awkward look at me.
この後に用事があるから。
Oh, okay, so I tried to force it.
そんな、コーチンは全然しつこくなんてないよ。
Okay. She's probably going to meet her boyfriend. The thought makes my chest burn. Well, first of all, I drink. Wait, he might be right about that. Cole might be right about that. The thing, though, is the fact that she didn't particularly say it. Because she said something, when she wants to meet her boyfriend, she says it straight out, right? So, and she doesn't seem happy either. She's always really happy, too. So if you put it in there, now if she is meeting her boyfriend, it's possible that she might try to break up with him. Maybe. I mean, I feel like they will break up eventually, but I don't know if they're happy right now, but she doesn't seem happy either. Well, at least let me walk you to the entrance.
ありがとう。 寒いのにわざわざあんがとね。
Don't worry about it, this is nothing.
でも嬉しかった。
She waves.
それじゃあ、また明日ね、コーチン。
Yeah, I see you. She then takes her leave. And as she does, I watch her back get farther and farther away. I sit standing there watching her go, and I linger for some time after she's out of our sight. I realize now that the end is drawing near for our single relationship. It's colder than usual. My breath comes to white pulse, which is proof that winter's here. Guess you're right that this winter will be a good one. I'm more overborn thoughts like that as I walk to university. It's a dreaded Monday. After class today, the results of the end of semester exams will finally be posted on each year group's board. I hope you did okay. It's the same thought I've been having over and over since before the exam period even began. Even more than my own results, I hope Chii-chan did well. I hope with determination and effort I paid off. That thought had been at the forefront of my mind throughout the whole process. Chii-chan. We'd had a little party after exams. I'd even thought maybe we deserved some booze since she worked her ass off, but I decided to put that on the back burner, and that's when I realized it. Around this time next year, we'll most likely be in completely different places. Our relationship will come to an end with graduation, but that doesn't really have to be the case. I mean, that's written somewhat day when Chii-chan asked me to tutor. I proposed setting a time frame for study in line with her goals. Chii-chan responded by saying her goal was to place around 30 different exams at the end of the winter semester. Well, now the winter exams are over and done with. The results will be posted today, right? Our relationship has been on a timeline from the very start. It's fiery day ever looming. We just decided for ourselves that this would come to a close. I meant to forget, but it's all coming back now. It's been so fun and so pleasurable that I don't want it to end. I figure we'll keep this going until graduation, which isn't even that far off either. I feel we share an intimacy on the level with our real relationship, but when it comes down to it, we really just study buddies. And we stick to what we promised, even that ends with the exam result today. Even though I responded to my dad, tell him I can't come home because I'm busy helping Chii-chan with her entrance exams, I was just using her as an excuse. I'd really meant to do just that. I love teaching Chii-chan. I love spending time with her. But if we stick to the original plan, our connection would disappear any moment now. How do I feel about that? Since this first began, we never once discussed what would happen to our arrangement when our arrangement comes to an end. and all the fun I completely forgot. It'd be nice if it was the same for all, but yeah, I'm making like the deadlines to end of the winter season. But is it more based on her place in 30th? Over this past half a year, she just worked surprisingly hard. She's a bona fide tryhard. But even so, she's not gonna place 30th out the year. It's honestly not that I don't want to as well. Just that, realistically speaking, there was little help. Plus, she probably just picked the number on the spur of the moment. It's not like she was ever really aiming for that as a serious girl, right? I'm sure that at the time she had no clue what sort of school she would need to place the high. Maybe at the start she had meant that she might ask me to teach her for longer, so maybe she'll look at the list today, then come back to me and actually keep things going till she actually places 30th. Or maybe she'll see this is really the greatest things to me and ask me to keep on teaching her and help her for university exams. But that's just my own fantasy. It's just what I hope will happen. I mean, if she comes back with exams are done and so we all read then kiss and bye, I don't want what we have to end like that. Yo, coaching. Morning. Broken Mary spots me at the moment I step into the room and waits to me, a big dumb puppy-like grin on his face. A few other students call out their morning greetings as well. I respond in kind as I make my way over to the desk. No one's talking about the upcoming results, while the topics do George's winter break and Christmas Eve. Although a bunch of them have a pretty desperate vibe to them, like they're trying to avoid any mention of exams at all costs. The mood is somehow boisterous, always tinged with the feeling of release that comes from the exams, and the excitement of the countdown to Christmas. Amidst it all, Chii-chan is sitting quietly by herself. It's unusual for her. She's usually the center of attention, surrounded by guys and girls blabbing cheerfully, but now her gaze is meekly lowered. Say after class she's going to find out the results of all that work she's put in over the last few months. Thinking of it that way, it's no wonder she's nervous. I really do hope she's done well, really. Once again, I repeat the thought I already had 1,000 times before. Even in by some miracle, Chii-chan does place 30th, and any hope of extending the sleep between us is dashed, then I'm okay with that. Okay, that's all I have to myself. I'm totally not okay with that. I don't want my thing before the end. But I would be truly, genuinely happy if her efforts bear fruit. I really do mean it. The bell chimes. A moment later, Mr. Kobe enters his room, signaling the start of a painfully ordinary day. Then, the day flashed by and the faded time arrives. Charlotte takes heavy over the saggy common room. Chii-chan and I are the ones here. Chii-chan told me she was too embarrassed to look in front of everyone, so I request we kill some time together in the library first to avoid the rush of people that came right after the results were posted. The other students still have been visibly surprised to see the two of us together. Actually, they were probably more shocked about seeing Chii-chan in the library. Although people stared pretty openly, I think maybe I didn't need to worry so much about what people thought. After all, Broken Mary had always spilled the beans about me too, not Chii-chan. Thanks to the big deal he made about it, the news that I was giving Chii-chan up close and personal lessons spread far and wide. He even made a point of carefully and thoroughly explaining that we weren't dating or anything. So there's really no point on hiding.
コーチすごい。文2の学年1位だし。
Her tone is happy as she stars wide-eyed at the list. Even though she's the one who asked me to tell her because I was topping the year, she's reacting like she's just finding out I'm smart for the first time. Although I suppose in a sense it is her first time. After studying her ass off in the last 6 months, it's likely only now that she's truly comprehending what it means to come out on top. Half a year ago, top of the year to her would have sounded like some vague fantasy notion about my inequality reality. And now, because of her work, she could wrap her head around the fact that coming in first is kind of a big deal. It's thanks to you, and I'm not being sarcastic, seriously, teaching other people is one of the best lessons you can have. Think it back on her to now see it's getting me pretty emotional. Anyway, come on, you should be looking for your own name. For look of resolve, she starts to look over the shorts list for a shared literature 2 class. She starts from the list page of the last list of 960 names. It's about 200 names to a page. Chii-chan wants your eyes over them intently. 800 to 960, 600 to 799, and then 400 to 599. As she's running her finger down the page, she suddenly comes to a stop. 480. Shina Chiori. Her name is written beside the number. She whispers in a small, slightly hoarse voice. Yep, you are. I nod.
480
Her finger's trembling. Yep, 480 out of 600. Smack dab in the middle.
私去年の2学期末の成績980人中976位だったんだよ。
976 out of 980. So she was almost the worst person ever. There was 3 other people, right? So it was, yeah, oh no, 4 other people that were worse than her. Her voice is shaking too. Yep, I heard.
私
Part of me can tell if she's upset because she didn't get higher, or she's emotional because she made such an improvement in like 6 months. A sharp claw just right out of her throat. Being in the middle doesn't seem like much of anything. Anyone who didn't know her would probably wonder what the hell she has to cry about. But I do know her. I know just how hard she studied these past few months. I know how much she struggled to try and make up the distance she left behind. How even though summer vacation, whenever she had free moments, she'll flip to her vocab, how even as she laughed with her friends, she'd be glancing over her notes. And university stuffs, or less, university stuffs uses when you get out in the real world anyway. Why even bother? It's kind of late to do anything about it now. Even when her friends made condescending comments, she just laughed it off without ever again sounding ugly. She followed my instructions to the letter, despite not knowing whether or not it would pay off. It's an exaggeration to say that the result right here is a small miracle. You did really good, she said. See? You're right at the turning point. She's crying. When she turns back, there may a flood of tears just falling down her cheeks. Oh, don't cry. You're gonna make me upset. You never want to see a cool girl cry. It's every guy's weakness. Not just tears, her nose is running like a faucet too. She looks like a kid having a tantrum. Silly Chii-chan. It's so straightforward that I have to struggle to hold back a chuckle. But despite knowing I shouldn't, I kept kissing up the smile from flicking across my face, and then a moment too late I realized that's my own version, that my own version is blowing. She always acts like she hasn't